Hello boys and girls, and welcome to yet another video tutorial by DevTut. This tutorial is carrying directly on from the last tutorial where we created the material for our first Development Tutorials Presents animation. I've now finished rendering the animation, which is from where I left off last time, and here's the final product of that render. We come and you can see there's a nice bit of reflection here and all the rest of it, and we'll just close that. That was in 720p, I think that was. So now we've done that, what we want to do is right, let's just show you what we've got. We had a document we made in the first tutorial in Illustrator that had all the different words we wanted. Now it's taken us 2 tutorials to go through and just do that. Now, well, okay, so how many tutorials is this whole project going to take if we're going to do all of them words? And you're thinking, oh, I can't be asked to do all of them, I'll find a different way. Hold on, wait a sec, I'm going to show you a different way. We've got our Sage set up with our texture, our camera, and our letters animated, right? Well, my plan was to only have the first 2 words, which is a DevTut presents, as a sort of flippy animation sort of thing like that. So from here on, we're going to be doing a quick little way of making this a whole lot easier for you. We're going to get this, and we're going to go over to here, click on this keyframe, drag it all the way down here, click on that keyframe, delete it, over here, play our animation, and you're thinking, oh, well, he just messed the whole thing up. Nope, because we need to reconfigure the length of our animation to, so it's 0.7, 1.5 seconds in total. So how many is that? So if we get the calculator out, because I don't want to make a fool of myself and make a wrong calculation. Hold on, wait, sorry, just launched COD 4, be right back. Alright, that's better, let's try again. Calculator, not Call of Duty. Right, banging. Let's have a look. So we've got 30 frames per second times 1.5, that's 1.2, that's 1.5, that's 45 frames. We knew that anyway, just double checking. It's always best to double check if you're not sure. 45. So we changed that to 45 frames, and that's what we get. And we're thinking, oh, well, now we've completely messed up our animation. Well, no, because we're deleting those letters. So we've just got our camera animation in 45 frames. So I was thinking, well, what we're going to do now? We're going to add some more text, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to merge, and we're going to hit our DevTut teaser, and we're going to hit it, press enter, and hit enter. And now we're going to drag that below, click on the little drop down, come out of the camera's view, and move over so we can see all our words, because we now want to work out where. So this next word apparently according to my list is just another. So we just want the word that says another. So we get rid of the rest of them, and then we go onto this tool here, and we find our widget. There it is. Drag that in, find the midpoint, drag it up. Doesn't have to be directly on the midpoint, just vaguely. And now come down to here, over here rather, click that button, and come back over to here, 0, 0, 0, apply. And now when we go back into there, it's fine. Just zooms out a bit. And our animation, oh, what's our animation going to be? Oh, what we're going to do now is we're now going to add another extrude NURBS and we're going to drag that below and drag our text in there, that's better. Go back onto the properties, hit the hierarchical button, set that to 10, and go onto our caps, and fillet cap 1.5, fillet cap again, 1.5. Now this is quickly becoming like our other one, and it did not take as long at all. So let me go to what would be 0.7 seconds. So we want it to be the animation of it coming in to be 0.7 seconds. So in frames that would be frame 22. Oh, we're on it. Right, okay, so on frame 22 we're going to go up to here on our extrude NURBS. Actually, we're going to rename that to our text. Call it text. I'm not going to call it exactly what it is because you'll see why in a second. Hit on text, coordinates, and the scale is going to be 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Select them, keyframe them, come all the way back to the beginning, hit 0, 0, 0, 0, and keyframe them. And we'll play that. Bang. Why do I get the feeling that that is not 1 point... I'm going to now. Right, okay, so that should be... Yep, that's it. Okay, fine. So if we now just quickly have a look at the render, comes out just like our other bit of text, but we're going to do something special to the texture now, and we're going to go over to the basic and we're going to hit glow. If we glow it and have a look at the default glow, it's terrible. So come over to the glow, outer strength is 100 as well as the inner strength, which would be 50, and the radius and all the rest of it is fine. So if we now do it, sorry, it should be 150, and that should be 100. That's where I get it from. Render, and you get this nice sort of glowy, not in your face glow, but glow. And then just come over to the illumination and go onto the sampling mode and hit oversampling. Now we will go up to our render settings and change this last bit to another .mov, close it, and now hit the render. Now it's going to render. It's now finished rendering and it looks something like that. 1, 2. Right. So, we can close that. And now we're going to see how easy this is. Select the text, hit delete, file, merge, select our text, hit OK, drag that in to where the drop down is, drop it down, and find where the letters H and D are. Which is just there. And then delete the rest. And now, if we just go here and grab this, drag it up to where HD is, and then come over here, hit 0, 0, 0, hit apply, and whoops, sorry, hit this button here first, now do 0, 0, 0, and now hit apply, and now go back into the view of the camera, and if we press play, we've already got our animation. We didn't have to do absolutely nothing, so now all I have to do is hit render and cancel, and I forgot to do something. Go into the render settings and change this to HD.mov. Change that. Now render. And now it's finished rendering. We can go back and we can do exactly the same thing over and over again until we've done all the words. That's really how easy it is. So the next word we want is tutorial. Tutorial, so that would be that. And then grab that, drag that up, and into the centre of the text. Be just there. Hit that button. No. Apply. Hit that. Cancel. I'm going to keep doing that, aren't I? Change the name of the and render it. It's now finished rendering. I can close this window and then I can continue on to the next one. And we'll just repeat this step until we have done every single word. So I'm obviously not going to record me doing every single word. You should now know what you're doing, and hopefully I will be doing the next tutorial very soon, just after I've done this. So don't forget to do the rate, comment and subscribing. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to join us in the next tutorial, where I'll be continuing on here and finally moving into doing the composition in After Effects. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe. This has been a video tutorial by DevTut.